what's going on? We're about to take on this bat-looking thing, whatever what it's called. Tail. And that was a quick boss fight. Now I gotta repair my sword though, because now my weapon's at risk. But yeah, that is the boss fight of the big from the Underberg. But I'll show you how we got here, just in case you're wondering how we actually got to the boss fight. The fight itself is not very difficult. He does have a tail that breaks off into a great axe, as you saw. So make sure you do that, especially with the great axe. You can fall off this edge here, so try not to go when you're fighting in this big open area. Try not to go too far over here towards the waterfall. I don't think that's an invisible wall, but just wanted to make sure. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we're gonna head back up to the bonfire real quick so I can spend these souls and repair my weapon, and I'll show you how we got here. You can summon an NPC that we use, like we use Solaire. You can get him right here. And right before you go into the boss room, if you come around the corner here, there is a great crossbow, or a large crossbow and large bolts. But the way to get down here, I should have started this video right before I came down here, because after our last video, after I died, I went back down and got my souls and killed a couple of those frogs that were there in that little area and got the ring. So essentially the only thing you need to get from down there is the ring. So if you're not interested in the ring, and the ring essentially what it does, in case you're wondering if it's worth the risk to go down there, it's the ring of the evil eye, so it absorbs HP from fallen enemies. So if that's not something that really concerns you, you don't really need to go down below. I had to go down below because I had to get my souls back. But so I went down there, got my souls back, went back to the bonfire, and that's where I picked up to come down to this boss fight. So let me show you where we went, so that way you know where the boss fight's at. And then you saw the boss fight, so you know how to fight him. If you're a ranged character, you can get up underneath that one little area, which I'll show you here in just a minute once we go back. let me level up. Let's move my dex up and my strength. Vitality to 19. So that brings my endurance and vitality to 19 each. So I'm okay with that. Okay. So from the bonfire, once you leave here, so if you want to go to that underground area where the frogs are and all that, you can. If not, if that ring doesn't really interest you, then you really need not really worry about it. Oh, there's blobs up there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back down. We're going to go back down the ladder. And we're going to come through this door. And down the steps we go. And you remember this main area? Ooh. Why it doesn't work on them like it used to. It used to do like 100-something points of damage to it. Now it doesn't do hardly any. Oh well. So yeah, once you come down the steps, you're back in this main hall, which you'll remember. Our pyromancy guy's over here.
Hi, sweet.
Or not the pyromancy guy, the guy who sells the. He'll meet you there at the Firelink Shrine from the souls and stuff that you get. You can use them from the bosses. So from here, we're going to go down this little tunnel. We can kill this rat. Go up the steps. And if this area looks familiar to you, it's because it is. Remember when we were up there and we had that one sorcerer dude who was buffing those 3 rats? They are up there. The reason why we went up there to clear him out is so that way we're not dealing with him shooting at us as we're trying to get around here. So once you come up the steps, you're going to come around. And you're going to take these steps down. There's nothing back that way. And then right here are the steps that lead to the boss room. So Laird's sign will be right here, and then like I said before, the great crossbow and bolts is right here. And then that's the boss room right there. So let's head back down here. Matter of fact, I don't think there is a way to the next area from here. I think I have to go back up. So let me head back up. This world can be really, really confusing considering that all the areas are connected to each other. So trying to figure out where to go next can be a headache sometimes. So from here I'm going to go back up to the bonfire. I think I can level up maybe one more time. And then our next video will be the next area. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick video of the boss fight from down here. So that way you can get an idea of how to fight them. Let me use these items, or these souls I picked up from while I was down here. See, I gotta use all these. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, see how many souls I'm racking up now? I forgot to use these when I leveled up before. So use that one. And these are the souls that I was talking about that you could turn in for weapons and stuff like that. Like the Moonlight Butterfly. You know, so the souls from those bosses, you use those to get like new armors and weapons from that guy who will meet you at Firelink Shrine here. Let's see. I don't think I used all the ones that I could. So now let me level up. So if I get... Yeah, so let me get my endurance and vitality up to 20 each. And then I can focus on my dex and resistance. Alright, so the next video I will show you we will go to the very next area.